just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. At the 25-yard line. Now Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, LA! A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And he's got some space here. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd and 2, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel unsettling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Griffin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, 57, 57, my side!
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Here's Robinson. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes fighting through pressure. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Room here to run. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 14-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Bradley Chubb there on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. O.J. Howard there to make the grab. And the Bears have taken the early lead. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Newton. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jack Lawson able to get him for a loss of about 3. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Throwing is Newton. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Newton on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Newton. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 34 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Robinson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 29, Mahomes. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there for Chicago.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Coming to you.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst,
and a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw again on second down. Newton. That one is slant to McLaurin. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Newton on third down. He'll buy some time right. And he finds McLaurin. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To the air again, Newton. Being chased out left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A pair of first downs gives them a first and 10 up at the 44. Now Newton. Flush to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Now it's Newton. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 26 yards on the play there, and that'll make it second and 10. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And McManus able to put it through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Robert Quinn is the one who burst in there to blow that play up. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. They fake the give. Newton. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Flushed out right. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off play action, Newton. He'll find his tight end, that's Waller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Miles Sanders, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Colts add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Here's Robinson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Quentin Williams, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up fourth down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Now Mahomes got to have this one. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.